properly, as they're just not even focused firing on that nexus, and those siege tanks or the marines are gonna get clogged up right there in the middle of the mirror lines. The rest of the siege tank army is gonna get pulled also in the battle, as I don't think it is gonna be enough to battle off this army of 8, which has a lot of stalkers, does a lot of stalkers in the battle, and also an immortal on the field. Also just gonna focus fire on the siege tanks. This immortal is doing a ton of damage. Now it's being focus fired by those siege tanks and those marines. This immortal is about to go down, and it is gonna go down. Wow, good job right there. Big clash in the back of 8's base, as 8 is finally cleaning up, doing the cleaning up job right now, and he needs to focus fire on those banshees, as those banshees, oh my god, they are cloaked right now. And finally the observer is gonna be entering the battle, as they're gonna be seen and just gonna micro his way away. Those banshees, wow, 1 and 4, good job. I think Keisuke did a ton of damage again in the economy of 8. So yeah, this is just gonna delay 8's big push, or it's just gonna halt it completely as the game progresses, as we are just gonna see 8 just starting to bring over his photons or his probes right now, as Keisuke is gonna be expanding right here in the middle. So this is a pretty bold expansion. Usually people go for the corner expansions, the left one, or if you're spawning at the top, you're gonna go for the right one after you get the second natural expansion, because it is much closer if you take down these backdoor expansions or backdoor rocks. It's just very close to run through, but getting the middle one is just, I'm not sure, but he is getting a planetary forces, so that pretty much says that it's very hard to kill. Maybe if you're also a Zerg, you're gonna have a hard time killing that planetary fortress off, but we are seeing that he's up against a Protoss. So yeah, I'm not sure what those stalkers and those zealots can do against that planetary fortress. As there is 4 warp gates right now, 4, 8, and a robo bay, and they're not really making any units right now, as they are, I think, charging right now. Yes, they are charging, and we are seeing charge right here being researched for 8. So not even blink stalkers, but he is charging 8. I mean, he did research blink stalkers. My bad, guys. I just noticed that. So that's pretty much a bad commentating for my part. And we are seeing 2 GI Joes being built right now for Keisuke. Keisuke is gonna do a ton of damage with those EMPs if he does it very well indeed. And we still have a Raven here in the mix. This is always a good thing to have. Oh, 2 Ravens right now. Wow. I wonder if he's gonna research Secret Missiles. I always want to see some Secret Missile damage, as Secret Missiles do a shitload of damage against everything, but maybe not against this army right here, because they're pretty solid. That army of gateway units is just very damn solid. Maybe if you bring some immortals with that, or a couple of colossus, that's just gonna be a scary army to mix. Maybe make some high templars now. 8, come on, 8. Those high templars can be the winning factor of your matchup, as we are gonna see Keisuke again gonna try to push in and gonna try to do some damage, as these 2 badges is about to go down already in the orange life. And here we go. Oh, observer being seen and just gonna be completely kicked out, as Keisuke is gonna try to come in, or not really, he's just gonna try to push him out, as I don't think the 8 knows there is an expansion right here at the center. No, yeah, he doesn't really even know, but there's already an expansion in the middle of the map. So yeah, this is not looking good right now for Keisuke. As here we go, we are gonna see a drop at the back of 8 again, and here we go, a push at the front also. So good job right there. And are we gonna see a money EMP? A money EMP? Where is that money EMP? No! Keisuke microwaving his units. Oh my god, rallying them up. Not even shooting. Oh my god. Poor microwaving right here for Keisuke. He lost all his marines and ghosts. That sucks. Wish he would have microed that a little bit better, as he could. If he could launch an EMP when there was army over here, that would be so crucial to 8's demise. My god, and here we go, we are gonna see these banshees gonna try to do their best. They forgot to even cloak. Oh my god, where's that cloaking by those banshees? I think they run out of energy, but no. And here we go, cleaning up again. 8 right here, cleaning up again this mess. Oh my god, Keisuke, I wish he would have done so much better with those macros, but again, he's just continuing to macro up, so it is not that bad. The results aren't really bad. So let's look at the resource tab right now. So complete domination still by Keisuke, as 125 to 92 food. That is always good to look at. And we are seeing this completely relentless attack right here. 4 more marines are gonna come and enter the field, as those zealots charging in and gonna slice them up. one by one into two pieces. Oh my god, Banshees finally being cloaked. Wow, this Banshee is already has 7 kills, and this Observer is gonna come into frame, and that Banshee is gonna go down. Wow, pretty high class battle right now. For this, as of this moment, this is still a pretty entertaining matchup as we are just seeing both players. And here we go, we are seeing Keisuke just, I think this is a bad mana expansion right there, as it is right in front of 8 base. I don't think it's going to be able to get up though, as the army of 8 is going to be rolling in and going to try to see it, and he is going to be able to see it, as that point defense drone is going to go down very quickly, and siege tanks are going to be on the way. And Keisuke should better cancel this expansion, because it's not possible for him to defend it, as Keisuke did lose, or no, he did successfully cancel that expansion. So 8's gonna try to push in. I'm gonna try to do counter push, as I think a counter push right now is very good against all this army, as Keisuke doesn't have an army at all. Only has this one siege tank, but it's very impressive and can easily kill a lot of units. And this siege tank, oh, good blink right there for 8 blinking in and gonna focus fire on those marines. But there's a planetary fortress again in this mix, so this is always a hard thing to kill. This planetary fortress is gonna take a long time to kill, especially with those mining repairing SCVs. Oh, look at those, all those SCV repairing. There's not even a blemish on that planetary fortress. They're repairing so well, so quickly. And here we go, we're seeing all the turrets gonna try to repel. Oh my god, good job repelling all the turrets. All the turrets doing a good job, as a point defense drone is also blocking those missiles of those stalkers. And wow, that just goes to prove to you guys that that planetary fortress is very impregnable indeed. But I'm wondering where the army of Keisuke is, as it is right now 120 over 75. I think 100 of those are marines, or I mean 100 of those are SCVs. Look at the unit tab right now, we are seeing 88 88 SCVs right now. Poor Keisuke, I think that's overproduction of SCVs. I'm not sure, but there is not really a magic number to the number of SCVs you need to get for every matchup. But then again, 89, I think that's too much, because right now we are barely seeing any army at all coming out here for Keisuke. He only has a handful of marines and a Banshee, and finally a siege tank coming in. But then again, 8 here only has 48 harvesters, but then again, he has a much bigger army compared to Keisuke. So yeah, looking at the food count again, look at that 60 food differential right here. I think that's oversaturation from all mining areas, as this mining area right here is completely gone. The gas is dried up, and look at that, oh my god, so many, two rows, I mean 2 groups of SCVs over there, and also over here 2 groups of SCVs. So this is too much, as he does need to expand. And good job right here expanding and throwing down some mules. I don't think you need that mule anymore, Keisuke. Just save the map for scans. Scans are always good anyway. And here we go, finally the 3rd expansion of Keisuke is gonna be completed right here in the center of the map, or the next one, which is relatively supposed to be the 3rd expansion, but it's pretty much hard to get. And finally those probes are gonna come in the mix, and I'm not sure who is gonna win again this time, but it is still close, ladies and gentlemen, as Keisuke and 8 are not making any more harvester units. I think they're completely over harvester units, as I'm pretty sure Keisuke is done making harvesters, as he does have a lot of them. So I think he should just sack them up and just try to throw them away, and just, or make them use them as shields to counter off those immortals attack, because those immortals do a ton of damage again to those siege tanks. So if those siege tanks are ever caught off guard, it's gonna be GG. And we know that Keisuke knows what's happening right here. He is completely seeing red dots right here on the middle. Look at that, a ton of units right here. He knows what's up. He knows that 8 there. He should already assume that there is an expansion right there, because almost all of units of 8 is in the middle. So yeah, this is actually the most underused building of all ever in the game Starcraft 2. Sensor towers are always good. I cannot believe why it's so underused, because I find it very useful when I used to play Terran, and now I'm a Zerg, I'm not using that anymore, and now I hate that thing. I really hate that. Sometimes I always go for that thing every time I push. So yeah, are we gonna see a big push right here for Keisuke? He does have a very big and very scary army right here, and 2 GI Joes right here in the mix. So we need those money shot EMPs, as 8 is actually compiling or compressing his army well, not really. He's actually divining them very, very well so that an EMP won't really hurt his economy or won't hurt his battle. And here we go. We are going to see this battle right now. Gonna go proceed, and point difference zones are outside already. Banshees, shields. Oh my god. Throwing down poorly placed shield. Maybe he could have used it for some shields, force fields already. And here we go. Those stalkers are gonna go down very, very quickly to the stimped up marines. And we're not on siege mode yet. Siege mode, come on, man. Siege mode, Keisuke. You need those siege modes as there. It is not even necessary, I guess, as there is too much marines right here on the mix, and also a lot of medivacs also. So it is not even necessary, as 8 is gonna try very, very desperately to summon in a lot of units, and he does have 8 Metalgers, but I don't think that is enough again to counter off this attack of Keisuke. Keisuke is just gonna focus fire on this Nexus. This Nexus is about to go down halfway life already, as 8 is just gonna try to macro 7 of his Stalkers. 7 of his Stalkers is gonna be run over by those ton of Marines. Wow, good job right here by Keisuke, completely wiping off all those expansions. The expansion is gonna go down. Probes trying to run away as fast as they can, but they are just gonna fail, and this extractor simulator, I mean, is gonna go down very, very quickly. So yeah, good push right here for Keisuke. I don't know what Kate can do right now. He does have 6, or I mean, excuse me, he does have 5 zealots and a sentry. It is not gonna be enough, I'm pretty sure. And here we go. Keisuke is just gonna try to go for the nail in the coffin. He's just gonna try to drop at the back of Keisuke's or 8 base, and the siege checks is gonna come to running at the front, and all over attack right here by Keisuke. Good job right here by Keisuke, just attacking from each every corner. So this is always good for Keisuke. Wow, very, very good. And 8 here, GG's. 8 says galing, which means good job, or you're very good in English. So yeah, good job right here for Keisuke and 8. Very, very epic battle here at Jungle Basin. Be sure to tune in for more videos, or send in your replays or matches to me at wawase2 at gmail.com, and just send them to me. I'm gonna check them out. Maybe if they're epic, I'm gonna cast them, so you'll know. And that's it. That's all. Bye.